Hey guys, I'm Lazor, Matt, and I'm going to do this again. Hopefully this is going to be okay. Hopefully I don't get interrupted like I did last time, which is going to be great. Yes, for Duels community, all that, I've already said this once, but I'm going to say it again. This is on a weird day, I know it's not on the Saturday slot I usually take for proper commentaries, which is like this, proper live or post commentaries, not the shoutcasting stuff, which I know isn't exactly shoutcasting because it's very difficult to shoutcast a turn-based game. It's much easier if you do like RTSs or like first-person shooters are usually shoutcasted pretty effectively as well. Because of this, I'm going to be going for Auramancer, which isn't the best deck in the game. It does struggle from things because you need 3 points to work in this game for this deck to work. So one of them is land, the other one is aura, and the other one is creatures. So, and the fight is dual land. So you need to make sure you get your lands correct. You need to make sure you get enough creatures, and you need to make sure you have enough auras. And in this hand, I don't particularly have anything other than lands. I have the odd, and then you usually end up getting screwed out of one of the 3. So in this case, I might just get land flooded, which would blow, because then I'd be screwing out the other 2. But it's one of those decks, similar to like Cloudburst and what other decks do I think? Trinity. Well, I don't mind posting losses with these decks because they're not top tier decks. I don't like posting losses if I'm playing a top tier deck. I hope that makes sense. Because I have a Retether in hand, I'm just going to go kill his guy. Retether can be used later, and I need to stall out for as long as I can since my only creature is 5-drop. And the only reason I run him is because, well, he brings creatures with him, and since this deck does have a problem with getting creatures out, this guy does make creatures, which is good. Unfortunately, he could have a cancel open here, but I'm going to tailor towards the fact that Master Enchantress could actually be really, really useful. But I'm going to play it anyway. And it's going to hit the table, probably get repulsed at the end of the turn. Personally, when I play Realm, if I have a cancel and a repulse in hand, and I have 3 mana open, I will preferably repulse. In this case, he does have the equivalent of a repulse, mainly because it sets your opponent back more than just the 1 turn that it would if you cancelled, because you can always cancel the next turn if you want to, so because it sets you back a couple of turns as well. But most of the time Repulse has a card advantage because you get to draw a card as well. In this case he gets a 2/2 creature out of it as well, so it's still a little bit of card advantage for him. Of course that's not at instant speed and he can't cancel, but as far as I know he doesn't currently have a cancel. Or maybe he does, maybe he just doesn't think that's worth cancelling, which is fine in my eyes. Fine in my eyes. Gonna hit for 2. If this guy stays on the table, I'm gonna be real happy. 4/4 Flying Dragoon. Might just lull that just to kill it because I can. Or do I draw? No, it's 5/5. Why did I say 4/4? I know it's a 5/5. I play against that card like every time I go to play Magic in real life. And this game is at least quite a long time old now. Rollerball Metal, does it bring its 2/2 dudes with it onto the field or not? So I have to take the risk whether I want to take 5 and have this guy down and hope that he doesn't get repulsed while he doesn't have a cancel open, or I want to kill his guy and draw a card. I'm just going to go for the risk. I'm going to go for the risky move, you know. I'll happily Griffin Guide and Law next turn. Griffin Guide my guy, Law his guy. Of course, he could have a number of things. There's a bounce, which means I'm going to go for the other route this turn, which means I'm going to Griffin Guide my guy. If I'm not going to Griffin Guide my guy, I'm just going to kill his guy. There you go. I'm just going to straight out kill his guy. I get to draw a card. Did not expect him to have a repulse though. Phantom Warrior is not good for me because that's a card that I can't just target and it dies. It's one of those cards I cannot do. Another lifelink. Actually, it saves me mana if I just play this and lifelink his dude. This way I get both done. And I get to draw a card, which is great whenever it lets me play it. Kill your guy, select targeting. Suntail Hawk, there you go. There we go, Suntail Hawk is a flyer. Just a decent card to draw in this situation. How many cards do I have in the grave? 2. Okay, 2. What mana will I be at? 4. I'm at 6, so if I can play Law and draw a land, that is really good for me. Because I don't particularly want to have Law and Griffin Guide on the same guy, because it's kind of stupid. But yeah, I can Law and Retether and get 2 lifelinks on the same guy. It does allow me to draw a ton of cards though. If I play Law here, I get to kill 2 of his dudes, right? And I get to draw a card. And if that card has Totem Armor, then I am really, really happy. Oh, it's fucking Silvercoat Lion. Silvercoat Lion isn't terrible, obviously. That is 2 blockers though, which is good for me. I'm just gonna play Griffin Guide on Mesa Enchantress. Nah, I'm just not gonna do that. I'm just gonna say go, because he could have a repulse, and I will happily just make him lose 2 dudes. You know, I lose my creature, but I did get 2 dudes out of it as well. I do have a Retether, which is going to be really, really good for me. Plus I just need to get damage through, so I'm just going to play Suntail Hawk. And that. Come on, Suntail Hawk. There we go. And so I get some creatures down. Hopefully I can draw something with Totem Armor next turn and start going to town. It's going to be sweet. Otherwise I'll Retether and just spread my lifelinks across the sky. Put a Law on the Silvercoat Lion. Law, not raw. I don't know. Don't know if my accent made it sound like raw, but I did mean to say lure, which is why I pronounce it like that. So, okay. Of course, Spirit Dancer is huge for me. Retether. I said Retether. There we go. I'm at 5 though. Just saying. I don't know what's happening here. There we go. Lifelink. I think I put both lifelinks on because the first one didn't flash up. I did. That's kind of stupid. That is not what I meant to do. 2, 2. Also, I did it all main phase 1, which means if he has an evacuate, I'm going to cry. Which he doesn't. But I did mean to put one of the lifelinks on the Silvercoat Lion, but that didn't happen. I do have a Law on this though, so anything he plays will be slammed straight into it, which is great. And I really, really hope he doesn't have a any good cards, to be honest. There you go. I'm just going to play Griffin Guide on like my 1/1 token. Just because I can. Just to draw a card as well. 1/1 token, you can start flying. Spread the love. Spread the love. He has no cards in hand. I'm going to try and get as much card advantage as I can right now. Which I love this grip. I really do. Love this grip now. So good, so good. Just gonna swing in for a bunch. 1, 4, 6, 7, and then whatever that is. Forces his Lord of the Unreal to block. I gain 6 life. Unfortunately, like I said, the lifelink incident was kind of stupid. I would have liked that lifelink on my Silvercoat Lion. I guess it didn't matter because this guy does get +2/+2 for the double lifelink, and he's going to leave the game, and there you go, Realm beaten by Auramancer. I hope that gameplay is good enough. I hope it is. I think it was. This matchup is the worst matchup in the game, I think. I can't think of a worse matchup. Other than maybe Elves versus Strength of Stone is pretty terrible for Elves, because Strength of Stone just drops a Slagstorm or Fault Line or anything like that in its game. It's just one of those cards will wreck that. But I mean, I think that matchup's pretty terrible as well. Maybe Cloudburst and Auramancer is also a very bad matchup for Auramancer. And of course the old-fashioned Realm versus Ancient Depths is a pretty terrible matchup for Ancient Depths. But yeah, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I always enjoy winning that matchup. It's very rare, because it's very rare that I play Auramancer, and it's rare that I beat Realm with Auramancer. So the rarity percentage is pretty high, and it's rare, and it's even rarer that I'm recording at the time. So yeah, there you go. As for things, I did want to ask people who are at Duels at the moment, please do not do any more gauntlet stuff, as in challenge more people, because we only have 2 months. And at the moment we have, I have a gauntlet against JT, which is 5 games. Ash has a gauntlet against against himself. No, he has one against Chris, and he has one against Nemo, I believe. I dropped my controller, because I was trying to counter my hand. And that's at least 15 games, and we've only got 2 months, and we have to get all these games organised, and it's... So yeah, I think we should just leave the gauntlet until probably a month or 2 into Magic 2013, since everybody will have to get adjusted to Magic 2013, and then we'll start doing the gauntlet stuff again. And we'll try and get a league table, and we'll try and make everything look pretty damn awesome. So there you go. That's the one thing I wanted to say. I can't remember what else I wanted to say. Yeah, and I probably will not ever remember what else I want to say if I want to mention shit. There you go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Any rating that you leave on a video, by the way, whether it be a dislike or a like, are equal the same in the YouTube mind of things. So if you really did not enjoy the video, and of any video, not just this one, then don't leave a rating at all. You know why? Because a dislike equals the same as a like in YouTube, which is really strange. Basically making them null and void except to gain an opinion. Really, that's about it. So if you really want to troll, just don't leave a comment, don't leave any likes, and don't leave any dislikes on any videos, and don't even watch the video, because that way I gain nothing from it. And then just unsubscribe, and everything's good, you know? Doesn't add anything to me, doesn't hurt anyone, and there you go. That's one thing I want to say. So if you want to spam someone with dislikes and stuff, in my eyes, you're actually spamming them. Basically, I do it as a rating thing now. I've changed my mind over the past couple of weeks. It's going to be so many added on ratings per video is what I want to try and aim for per video. So there you go. Yeah, so if you're going to spam like a bunch of dislikes, I'm going to see the dislikes, I'm going to add them to the likes and go, that's quite a lot of ratings. Yeah, that's a lot of ratings. That's going to pop up higher and the tags less than other ones that don't have ratings. So there you go. I know it's kind of a douchebaggy way of looking at it, but it is the way you're supposed to look at it. From the producer, I guess, kind of output. There you go. That's all I want to say, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.